This. That's tough for me and to help me be the best man that I can be. And she wanted my kids.
Brother says he reportedly got cleaned out to the tune of $175 million.
What?
Claiming a former close associate ran a year-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jets disappear. No, he's coming out and maybe, I mean, look, Chad, this is not no breaking news. Y'all have heard all the reports and people have said Floyd is broke and this and that. I don't know. I don't know Floyd like that. I don't know the man finances, and I'm not gonna get up here and say pretend like I do. I just hope that that's not the case.
Floyd Mayweather has spoken publicly about claims that he suffered a staggering $170 million financial loss. The former boxing champion addressed the reports directly, offering his perspective on the situation and pushing back against the speculation that had drawn widespread attention. Mayweather explained his version of events while responding to the financial rumors surrounding him.
Also reportedly, he's been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child support after a Nevada judge ruled the retired boxer fathered a 4-year-old girl born to a former dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. Floyd also faced a reported $7.3 million IRS lien. Ocho, with the lavish lifestyle that Floyd has built over the years, the jet and entourage nonstop spending, has he created a lifestyle that when he was making $200-400 million a year, he was able to enjoy? Has he created something that he can no longer keep?
A tense discussion unfolded on Nightcap when Shannon Sharpe and Chad Okosinko Johnson examined Floyd Mayweather's choice to return to the ring. Their conversation soon focused on the bigger question of why the former champion is fighting again. Some raised the possibility that financial pressure could be influencing his comeback, especially given the enormous fortune Mayweather accumulated during his boxing career.
Sure if he's in financial problems or not, but why would you at this age come out of retirement after not fighting since what, 2017, if I'm not mistaken, something like that?
It's been about 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. Outside of exhibitions, obviously, is to do what he's always said is have a bank robbery with no mask on. So if that's what you're gonna do, there are only 3 fights. Chat, listen to me. There are only 3 fights that Floyd can have that can command and get the kind of money he's looking to recoup for money that may have been lost, or money that may have been stolen, or money he may have spent, to date. For one, a rematch with
Shannon Sharpe pushed back against the idea that Floyd Mayweather is struggling financially as he discussed the boxer's decision to return. Although acknowledging the speculation about Mayweather's money, Sharpe pointed to the tremendous fortune Floyd built during his career. He also suggested that financial gain may not be the only motivation behind the comeback, noting that Mayweather remains comfortable in the spotlight and can still earn significant sums from high-profile appearances in the ring. From Sharpe's perspective, the return appears to be driven more by the opportunities available to Mayweather than by any urgent need for cash.
Mayweather Jr. said he's unretiring and will resume his undefeated career after his planned exhibition against Mike Tyson. Floyd, from my upcoming Mike Tyson event to my next professional fight afterwards, no one will generate a bigger gate, have a larger global broadcast audience, and generate more money with each event than my events. And I plan to keep doing it with my global media partner, CSI Sports /Fight Sports. Ocho?
Hey, I'm glad we on this one. I'm glad we on this one.
Go ahead, take it away.
Floyd, hey, chat, stay with me real quick. Y'all know how much I love boxing. I'm a boxing enthusiast, and I'm one that's been in the ring as well. I've trained with all the best fighters in the world. But in order for Floyd to come back, right, to be able to command the kind of money he wants.
I don't know. I just know he's coming out and maybe. I mean, look, Chad, this is not no breaking news. Y'all have heard all the reports and people have said Floyd is broke.
Shannon Sharpe, Chad Okosinko Johnson, and Joe Johnson examined Floyd Mayweather's startling allegation that someone once close to him was behind a long-running scheme that allegedly drained $175 million from him. The conversation focused on the seriousness of the claim, while the group also considered whether Mayweather's spending lifestyle and the people around him may have contributed to his financial troubles. They further explored how a fighter who generated enormous earnings over the course of his career could end up facing allegations involving such a massive loss.
Fame is the value, not anything you could purchase, not anything you could drive. You got 2 hands and 2 feet, and just one of you.
The discussion also highlighted how substantial fortunes can create financial vulnerabilities, particularly when major decisions are placed in the hands of trusted advisors. Even celebrities with extraordinary earnings can encounter serious money-related problems.
Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling has handed over to a Miami jeweler for only $13 million in return. And he said a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealer. Floyd also says he unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with a buyer section left blank, and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Floyd also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child.
Cam Newton addressed the reports about Floyd Mayweather's financial situation, suggesting that the boxer's spending behavior may have created challenges of its own. He referenced Floyd's high-end lifestyle, expensive acquisitions, and frequent demonstrations of wealth as reminders that building a fortune and protecting it are 2 different things. Newton still recognized the remarkable success Mayweather achieved throughout his boxing career, but emphasized that questionable money management and putting faith in the wrong people can create serious consequences, regardless of how much someone earns.
It's, speculative that he had $500,000 a day splurges.
Yeah.
Is that sustainable? He had multiple business ventures that failed. He had the lifestyle with multiple women and different things like, bro, I get it. But dang, and let this be a message to all athletes. And I'm not trying to rag on Floyd, because I still have so much respect for Floyd. Every time I see Floyd, it's like, he one of them ones.
Yeah.
Because contrary to whatever it is, he's still a great fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, we gotta do better with our money.
Yeah.
How? We have to put ourselves on a realistic longevity plan that even though you got the money fast, you can't keep spending it fast.
But who do you trust? How do you trust when, and I'm not saying his background, but if you're not used to money, don't have money in our community, who do you trust? How do you trust? How do you go about finding somebody to put you on a budget to do that? Because
that B word right there, budget. Even in the midst of the height of your career, budget. That's not to say that you can't have certain things, budget.
Because a lot of people look at budget as a bad thing.
No.
Like, oh, you broke because you on a budget.
No. Balling on a
budget.
No, heck no. Budget says to you, okay, when you are getting excessive. Above all, this is what you can spend and what you can't spend. That's not to say even if you do spend what you can't spend, you're going to make it back. Yeah. You can't make it a regular thing of what you can't.
YouTuber Spencer Cornelia investigated Floyd Mayweather's financial history and questioned whether the former champion still possesses the enormous fortune many people associate with him. Cornelia pointed to what he described as supporting information from Mayweather's business activities, extravagant expenditures, court records, and reported monetary setbacks. Based on his analysis, Cornelia argued that Mayweather's wealth could have declined significantly over the years.
Has money problems. He owes the IRS, he owes car dealers, he's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money. And now he's suing everyone, claiming he's owed money. While he may be able to keep up the facade that it's everyone else's fault, Floyd's spending problem is the reason why he's going broke. I was able to go directly to the source to get private information that hasn't been shared publicly yet, to discuss the recent lawsuit that sent shockwaves throughout the sports world. Mayweather suing former associate in an alleged $175 million fraud scheme. That associate, Jonah, shared with me private text messages, private images of Floyd signing contracts, and access to private communication with this team. And the proof I've been given will contradict everything you've heard in the news about this case. By going through all of the claims presented in the lawsuit, I'll share all the private information that I have access to so we can understand fully what's going on with Floyd Mayweather. In 2017, Rechnitz and Mayweather became friends, which ultimately led to Rechnitz becoming Floyd's investment manager, real estate advisor, and banking speaking liaison. Jonah helped put deals together for Floyd. He was his manager, so that's sponsorships, real estate deals, and fights, just to name a few revenue streams. Jonah shared with me that he was not on salary, meaning he only made money when there was a commission on.
The video has fueled a major discussion among fans, with opinions split over Mayweather's current financial position. Some believe he may be dealing with genuine money problems, while others argue that the true size of his fortune may be far greater than people realize.
The claim that Floyd makes is that he wasn't aware that in 2016, Rechnitz had pleaded guilty to wire fraud conspiracy, that Rechnitz had cooperated with the United States attorney, or that Rechnitz had been the subject of significant civil litigation. What Floyd's attorney was trying to do with this complaint is make it look like Floyd was taken advantage of by a guy with a questionable past, like Floyd is this innocent victim who had no idea who this guy really was. There's a little problem with that, because I have proof he did know. This letter on the screen was sent in 2023 by Floyd Mayweather to a U.S. District Judge for the Southern District of New York. The bottom includes Floyd's name and his signature. For context, this is Floyd Mayweather's letter to the judge in Jonah Rechnitz's case, speaking about Jonah's character and why he deserves a better outcome. In the second paragraph, he writes, "We became friendly and I supported him when he was going through the process of being sentenced in 2019. That sounds to me like he knew about Jonah's litigation in New York." In the third paragraph, he writes that Jonah has worked with him as his promoter and business advisor. He has taken the job and run with it, helping Floyd in every aspect and opening up new opportunities. He further mentions the charitable work they've done together. Further down, he mentions that people have tried to take advantage of Jonah by bringing lawsuits against him as a way to extort him. And finally, Floyd writes, "I appreciate you taking the time to read this letter, Your Honor. I would just ask that you consider my personal testimony that Jonah Rechnitz is a good person." He claimed that he didn't know about Jonah's past in the complaint, yet he wrote that letter in support of Jonah, showing he clearly knew about the litigation in New York. So it doesn't.
Gail Sonnen says the latest reports about Floyd Mayweather's finances support his long-standing concerns. He pointed to Floyd's lavish spending, expensive assets, and continued pursuit of income as possible warning signs, arguing that even the wealthiest athletes can face financial problems.
Told you so. All right, I don't get any level of pleasure from this, by the way, but the economics of boxing are fascinating. And the 4 to 5 men on earth that understand the economics of boxing, I would be interested in talking to. Massive publications. I remember them saying the highest paid sports guy in the world. And a number of years it was Floyd. And Floyd would win this at $250 million and at $170 million. And then there'd be someone from like Formula One racing that some years would top Floyd, and then Floyd would be number 2. And I would just tell people, that's not real. And I remember being on big shows. I remember sitting with Andrew Schultz and telling him, hey, those numbers aren't real. The biggest boxing fight of all time is whatever PR agency put out a lie greater than the previous PR agency that had put out.
Floyd Mayweather is dealing with a serious legal case in Nevada after prosecutors accused him of using a $200,000 check to buy a luxury watch despite allegedly lacking enough money in the account. He faces felony allegations involving theft and issuing a check with fraudulent intent. Mayweather has denied wrongdoing through his lawyer, who maintains that the dispute is a business matter rather than a criminal offense. The case has also raised renewed questions about Mayweather's financial dealings and business affairs.
Mayweather is currently facing felony charges for passing a bad check.
Oh my God.
Yes. So right now he faces
Floyd?
2 felony charges in Vegas over allegations that he wrote a bad check to purchase a watch from a luxury resale store. So the charges they actually came down in April, but he was just supposed to be in court Monday, but his attorney went for him. So the charge, he's being currently charged with theft for value over $100,000 or greater, and draw or pass a check with intent to defraud for value over $1,200 or greater. So what happened is back in December of 2024, there's a receipt that ESPN and prosecutors have obtained where Floyd went into a resale boutique and tried to purchase an AP. Now, when he purchased the AP, he used a check to purchase this. Now, the store owner, the place is called Golden Beyond, is saying that he had a long-term business relationship with Floyd before the alleged transaction. So when the check and everything was happening, like when the money didn't come through, he gave Floyd some time, almost about a year, to try and make good for this, and it didn't happen. So now the Clark County prosecutors have filed an initial complaint that happened back in April, and 3 days later, they ordered Mayweather to appear in court in front of a judge. So that appearance happened Monday, but again, he wasn't there. His attorney was there. So now,
as questions about Floyd Mayweather's finances continued, boxing insider Rick Glazer made a strong statement online. online, alleging that Floyd was dealing with major debts, lawsuits, tax issues, judgments, and other financial obligations. Glazer also claimed Mayweather could be more than $50 million in debt. Social media personality T Street added another allegation, claiming Mayweather had already spent a large portion of his Pacquiao earnings before the McGregor fight and allegedly needed financial help at the time. Another viral post involving Yaya Mayweather claimed Floyd was not bankrupt but was dealing with legal problems. The post also alleged that she asked NBA YoungBoy for a $3 million loan after their relationship had reportedly changed. Meanwhile, Cameron recently visited Mayweather's boxing gym, where they discussed boxing, business, money, and life outside the ring. Their conversation gave fans another look at Floyd, while speculation about his finances and legal situation continues.
We can keep naming. Right. The Walton family.
There you go.
They still getting money.
There you go.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
All right, so who's gonna fight? Is it, we hear a lot of names, it's Tyson, it's Pacquiao, we see you going overseas, a kickboxer possibly. Who is it gonna be? First, is it a list?
We just, time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
You know, I just wanna make sure they got their numbers right.
Okay.
So, you know, as you guys seen, I posted the Tyson fight, and I posted the little guy. I think the other guy, his name is Mike also.
Okay.
From over in Greece.
Yeah.
But sometimes I post him and I take him down, and I post him and I take him down. It is what it is.
DJ Academics responded after Floyd Mayweather addressed the growing speculation about his finances. Rumors had intensified over recent weeks, fueled by reports of lawsuits, legal disputes, and alleged multi-million-dollar losses, leaving many questioning how much of Mayweather's massive career earnings he still holds.
Apparently, Floyd is going through some financial hardships. He tried to liquidate his jet. He's also sued a bunch of people claiming that they stole his money. Amidst a lot of mountain expenses that people have claimed that he owes money.
DJ Academics examined Floyd Mayweather's response and questioned whether fans are witnessing a different side of the fighter once known as Money Mayweather. Floyd built his image around private jets, luxury cars, expensive watches, and displays of massive wealth. That history explains why the recent financial rumors have drawn so much attention. However, Mayweather's response also challenged the idea that legal or financial problems automatically mean he is broke. Academics discussed how quickly public perception can shift when someone known for extreme wealth faces serious scrutiny.
A lot of money. That's what, I love Floyd, but he owes some money. It's cool. He got a lot of assets. There's a particular part of pride and ego where, do I believe Floyd's broke? No. I think Floyd might just have to not live a $100 million a year lifestyle. Maybe it has to go to 20 million. Whoop-de-doo. He lives the most exorbitant lifestyle of anybody. Yes, he should sell a few properties, sell some jewelry to pay off some debt. You should. Manage your money a little bit better. Floyd at one point had like 10 bitches. All the 10 bitches had allowances. They're all getting this amount, that amount. Like, he's paying for this. He's doing a lot. Maybe you can't have 10 bitches now getting everything paid for. Maybe you just need 2. It's okay.
Dana White addressed reports that Floyd Mayweather may have lost around $170 million, saying he is concerned but does not know all the details. White said the situation should be allowed to unfold in court before anyone reaches conclusions, that he also suggested he could potentially help if Mayweather needed it, noting how difficult it would be to lose a fortune built through years of hard work. Meanwhile, Logan Paul has continued speaking about his reported financial dispute with Mayweather after their 2021 exhibition fight. Paul has claimed he was still owed money from the event, adding further speculation about Mayweather's finances and his decision to keep returning to the ring.
Owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it. Logan Paul also discussed this, and this is probably the best screenshot I couldn't gotten on this video. My God, his ramen noodle hair is flying in the wind, and there's no wind in that place. But Logan dropped some knowledge that Floyd is still scamming him for their 2021 fight. We're going to go through it all, because the simple truth in life is it's not about how much money you can make, it's about how much you keep. And Floyd, compared to what he made in his career, is keeping pennies. And somehow
Logan Paul called it. Maybe it's just, allegedly scammers stick together, but Logan...
Make sure to check out our other videos for more updates and stories.